There we go. Okay.
I don't know. I've got everything I need here, I think. Yeah.
Dance before the show today.
Okay.
Yeah, I am selling fruit.
Hey, what's up? Why don't you tell
Hi,
me how many people
Cookie.
are playing the game here? We're playing solo. All right, then. Let's have a name.
Yes, we are.
120,000 miles on it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you guys take it really well.
Okay, Okay, that's what I needed to know.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in more bang for your buck.
Can we clear the set, please?
20 seconds.
Okay, everybody, okay.
Whoa, heads up. All right, listen. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer from the screen, and you have to hit the right key that corresponds to it on your keyboard. You follow me?
10 seconds.
Good luck to you.
Okay, here we go, everybody. Let's
8,
lose a desktop
7,
and go to black.
6,
Coming up.
5,
How about you?
4,
Call me.
3.
Here we go.
900 tuna. Please wait an hour after meals before calling.
Someone I hear is nice.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Alright, welcome to You Don't Know Jack.
Hi
The game
there.
of solitaire. I gotcha. Hey, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. Come on, we need a category.
Let's have some fun. Here comes question 1.
Okay, coming up, this category is that a candy cane or are you just happy to see me? Get it right, get 2,000 bucks. Okay, I want you to look closely at this picture and tell me which of the following would be the best name for this holiday scene? Santa Claus Trainer, North Pole Ball, Jolly Old Outfitter, or Yuletide Triathlete?
It looks like a North Pole boat.
Santa is pole vaulting at the North Pole. And Mrs. Claus says Santa always puts his pole right in the old vault box. All right, go ahead and pick one.
Wow.
The category is Siskel, Ebert, and Thumb Dexterity. Get this right, get $2,000. Film critics Siskel and Ebert seem to always disagree. When one gives a thumbs up, the other gives a thumbs down. While they frequently have oppositional thumbs, Siskel and Ebert always have opposable thumbs. If they wanted to show off this physical trait, what could they do to replace the thumbs up sign? Give a film the OK sign, flip a film off with the middle finger, insert a thumb up their noses, or scratch their heads. Put a thumb up their nose. Sorry, bad pick. Now the correct answer is give a film the OK sign. By having opposable thumbs, humans and other primates can touch our thumb with our index finger. Me, I'd prefer to see Siskel and Ebert arm wrestle each other. How about it? We need a category.
Put on your pens for the naked dance. 3.
Category: potato chips and the origin of the universe. And this one's worth $2,000. The phrase, once you pop, you can't stop, is not only the slogan for Pringles potato chips, it's also a pretty good description of the Big Bang Theory and the expansion of the universe. To make the slogan, once you pop, you can't stop, more accurately reflect the Big Bang Theory, what phrase would scientists have to add? Until celestial motion freezes, unless gravity overcomes inertia, until everything breaks into tiny pieces, or now with 28% less fat.
I think it's 2.
Eventually, gravity forces may overcome the forces of inertia from the Big Bang. The Big Bang Theory says the universe started off as a single blob with infinite density, just what you'll be if you sit on the couch eating all day. Take your pick. What do you say? Category, let's do it. He washes dishes with the best of them. $2,000 riding on this one. Okay, I need you to help me figure out the name of this one TV character. Now, it's a fill-in-the-blank question, so you're gonna have to do some typing. Now, tell me, what's the name of this guy? You know, he's known for his domestic labor. Oh yeah, he has this thing where he mutters to himself when he wants to insult somebody. He's also famous for being on 2 different sitcoms. And the really weird thing is that in his second sitcom, out of the blue, he becomes like this major political figure somehow. What is the character's name?
Okay, I think I got this.
Okay, go. Perhaps the only housekeeper to rise to the ranks of Lieutenant Governor, Benson Dubois. If you ask me, I think he should run for U.S. Congress. I mean, hell, if Sonny Bono can do it, Benson's a shoo-in.
Probably not wrong.
Okay, pick a category. Excellent choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat. Here's a category for this Dis
Early
or
Dis or
Dat.
Dat.
Is there a Dr. No in the house? Alright, this is cool. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a James Bond film or a medical ailment. After I say each one, if you think it's a Bond film, press 1. If it's a medical ailment, press 2. And if you want to skip, press 4. You get 5 large for each right answer, but I'll take 500
I hope you're wrong
for
on
each
that,
one you get wrong or that you
it
don't
would
get
have to
to.
be soon.
And let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Cauliflower ear, Bond
That's an
film,
ailment.
Golden Eye,
That's a film.
Thunderball,
Film.
Pink Eye,
Ailment.
Goldfinger,
Film.
Octopussy.
Film.
Last one, Black Lung.
That's an ailment.
That's all she wrote. What can I say? I got nothing to criticize here. 7 out of 7. Yeah, just another day at the office. All right, let's move on.
Yep.
Come on, we need a category.
Oh, this is really big. This thing is huge.
This category is, hey, speak up. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1,000 for it. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. The cat's got your tongue. No, he's really got your tongue. Which part can he scratch up with his claws without doing damage to your taste buds? The top, the underside, the sides, or none. Taste buds are all over your tongue.
I think it's the underside.
You don't have taste buds on the underside of your tongue. And just how did your cat get your tongue in the first place? This is why you should let him bathe himself.
But why though?
How about it? We need a category. The category is pencil pushing post impressionists. $2,000 for right answer. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Say Vincent van Gogh finds a styptic pencil in his art supplies. If he uses it for the purpose it was intended, what would he use it to do? Plant a garden of sunflowers, write an invisible suicide note, count the stars in his starry night, or try to stop the bleeding of his sliced off ear.
I think it's to stop bleeding.
Styptic pencils are used to constrict blood vessels and help stop the bleeding from small cuts. They tried to tell Van Gogh to use one on his ear, but he wouldn't listen. All right, go ahead and pick one.
All right, then we're definitely not getting one now.
The category. Put a cork in it. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. If author F. Scott Fitzgerald had collaborated with wine growers Ernest and Julio Gallo, what would be the best title for the product of their union? Days of Wine and Rosés, The Grape Gatsby, The Napa Valley of the Dolls, or To Kill a Bottle of Mockingbird?
He did The Great Gatsby.
Fitzgerald wrote The Great Gatsby. That's what I heard through the grapevine anyway. Read a
You
category.
deserve that one.
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
All right, next up. Waiter, there's a free trade agreement in my soup. 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, when you know the answer, hit your buzzer and start typing. Imagine you're traveling through Mexico and you stop at a local restaurante for some homemade tomato sopa. When the waiter arrives with your tomato soup, he spills it in your lap. Fortunately, the soup is served cold. What's the name of the soup you've been served? Go crazy. Type in your answer and hit Gazpacho is a Mexican cold tomatoey soup.
Thank you.
Estoy diciéndote cómo decir club soda en español.
Take your pick. What do you say?
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
And we call this one Nothing to Do with Mr. Peanut. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, take a shot at this. Say Goober and Gomer Pyle have an uncle who suffers from the medical condition known as Graves' disease. What might be the best name for him? Gouda Pyle, Goiter Pyle, Gonorrhea Pyle, or Guma Pyle?
I don't know. I think maybe goiter?
A common symptom of Graves' disease is toxic goiter. It's caused by a lack of iodine. It's cured by a trip out to the salt lake back behind the filling station. Well, round 1 is done. Let's dive into round 2. Now remember, round 2 means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. Okay, pick a category. This one's gonna be Caught in the Act. We're talking $6,000 for this one. Imagine that you're the head of a typical American household. All right, work with me here. You discover that your son has been staying up all night spamming. What could you do to put an end to this activity? Sell his porno to the neighbor's kid, stop purchasing potted meat products, get him a tutor, or cancel his internet connection.
I think you would cancel his internet connection.
Cancel his internet connection. Spamming is what techno geeks call flooding someone else's email with useless garbage, like the kind of stuff you need to know to do well at this game.
Wow.
How about it? We need a
12.
And this question's category is The Bible, a sitcom. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, let's see if you can solve this puzzle. Star of I Dream of Jeannie plus a famous biblical setting equals Elizabeth Bethlehem Montgomery, Galilee Majors, Barbara Garden of Eden, or Adam and Eva Gabor.
Yeah, that would be Barbara Garden of Eden.
Barbara Eden meets the Garden of Eden. Frankly, I think Adam would have dumped Eve for Barbara. All right, go ahead and pick one.
Probably would not would have made it a moot point.
And this category is Just Say Yes to Kitchen Safety. We got $4,000 on the table. It's time to fill in the blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start
lots
typing.
of fill in the blanks
If
today.
the main body of the state of Michigan were a giant oven mitt, which body of water could most easily extinguish its burning thumb?
You know, the sad thing is I don't know.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Lake Huron surrounds the thumb of Michigan, but if Michigan's thumb is burning really bad, it should just stick it up in Canada for a while to cool off.
You know, that's not a bad idea, Phoebe.
Come
We
on,
should
need a
try that in the
category.
future.
And the number in your dreams, 14.
Category. A palace of one's own. Get it right, get $2,000. For which famous building might the following classified ad have been placed? Centrally located, 600-year-old Italian building, 8-roomy stories, beautiful. Marble floors, cathedral, baptistry, and bell are included. Foundation may be unstable, but view is spectacular. Rent negotiable. Leaning Tower of Pisa, Buckingham Palace, the Roman Colosseum, or the Sistine Chapel.
That would be the Leaning Tower of
The
Pisa.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Okay, so the floor's a little crooked, but it's so much easier rolling out of the bed in the morning. Capish?
Take your pick. What do you say? This category is literary terms for the aesthetically challenged. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. All right, imagine this episode of The Munsters. Marilyn flips through a fashion mag and comes to the sudden realization that society would not consider her to be the plain one in the family. What literary term best describes her experience? Irony, an epiphany, foreshadowing, or deconstruction?
I think it would be an epiphany.
An epiphany is a big slap of reality usually provided by something simple yet striking. Like maybe a brick to the head would have made us all realize as kids how stupid the whole Munsters concept is, huh? Okay, pick a category. The category is... I wonder if you can recycle that. And this one's worth $4,000. Hey, it's time to go through a little celebrity trash I got from a very interesting street. Now, this question's
Another
a
fill in the blank.
So when you know the answer, buzz in and then type your answer. Okay, I see a crumpled up letter to a guy named Gordon, some yellow bird feathers, and a furry matted green thing with a human arm inside of it. Jeez, what street is this from? Go for it.
How do you get there?
That furry matted green thing with the human arm inside it is, of course, Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. It's amazing some of the garbage you find on public television. How about it? We need a category. Category, let's do it. Spin, Jenny, spin. $4,000 behind this one. Forrest Gump definitely held a torch for his childhood sweetheart, Jenny. If Forrest were in love with a spinning Jenny instead, what would he be wooing? A doll, a car from the 1940s, a cotton machine, or a beetle?
I think it would be a cotton machine.
The spinning Jenny was a device in the 1700s that helped in the spinning of cotton. Suffice it to say, Forrest will have sex with anything that moves. Come on, we need a category. Uh-oh, chest butt sits grime.
Gibberish question.
It's time for a ticklish question.
And this gibberish questions category is... How can I make my glove pretty? And we're starting off with 10K on this gibberish question. You got 30 seconds for this, and I'm taking away the prize money a little at a time, so buzz in as soon as you know it. Okay, now tell me, with what cliche does this rhyme? Now, don't mind Mr. Punctuation. He's
Cliche.
just trying to fool you. Michelle,
Michelle,
your mitt looks fine, and
and
think fur.
Michelle, your mid looks fine.
It's a
and think
fishing
fur.
cliche. Ass, grass, or bass? It's a cliche used when someone gets fooled.
Michelle, your...
Last clue, he took the bait. I don't want to scare the fish away.
Michelle, your mid looks fine and think fur.
Ooh, you're just like that guy who drowned trying to retrieve his pole. Michelle, your mitt looks fine and think for.
Oh.
You got the sinker part worked out nicely. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
You know what? Buzz, I don't like the way you're talking.
The category is... I don't like the way you're talking. This one's worth $6 grand. Alright, here we go. Before the great vowel shift of the Middle Ages, how would English speakers have pronounced Mickey Mouse? Mickey Moose, Mookie Meese, Mucky Mice, or Makey Mace?
Alright. I think it's 2, but I could be wrong.
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. The great vowel shift featured the switching around of the pronunciations of long vowels. So does that mean the hats they sold at medieval Disneyland had big antlers on them? Take your pick. What do you say?
Superstar. You're special. 20.
Okay, coming up, this category is Sit Down, George. You're rocking the boat. We are talking 4 big ones. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. George Washington is to the Delaware River as the Beatles is to Abbey Road, Johnny Quest is to the Sargasso Sea, Sir Isaac Newton is to the apple tree, or Lassie is to the tramp.
I think it has to do with crossing things.
As George Washington was captured on canvas crossing the Delaware, so the Fab Four were captured on film crossing Abbey Road. The lads had nicer weather, though, and no funny hats. Okay, pick a category.
I mean, it's Thanksgiving. I mean, sure.
Jack attack time. When you see 2 words on the screen that go together, buzz in. If you're right, I give you $2,000. If you're wrong, I take it away. And remember, not all matches are equal.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. All in the Family. Could be about Archie Bunker, but maybe not. Have fun.
Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez are brothers, I think. Carrie Fisher. Debbie Reynolds, there you go. I think it was Tippi Hedren? No, it's Janet Leigh. I thought it was something that wasn't a horror film with Alfred Hitchcock. That's mother, son. It was baby? It was.
Very nicely played! Let's see how you affected your final score! That's the game!
Alright.
Woo, you want to lie down? That must have taken something out of you. Well, let me fill back
Not
up
really.
your electrolyte count with these words.
You don't know Jack!
Okay, good job, everybody. Let's roll the commercials. And, Cookie, what's happening with the players?
Well, what do you know? You have the high score. I guess that makes you like royalty with the computer geek crowd. Good for you. That's something to be really proud of. Listen, when you want to play again, let me know, Your Majesty.
With Miami Beach Mindy, I know that math is hard. But who cares? We'll never
Yep,
be paying
that's
for our
it.
drinks.
Miami.
Sorry. And that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 2. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and spread the word. This is Tickets Waste Gaming, and the arcade is now